My child support is what? Hey, you're probably wondering how child support is calculated in Georgia. I want to make it easy for you, just give you a quick overview on how the process works. So child support in the state of Georgia is meant to share the expenses of raising a child. So a child support calculation is meant to divide the cost of raising a child between the parents. So you've got a parent who's paying and a parent who's receiving. What are the factors that go into calculating the child support? Well, I'm going to explain it to you. There are 4 basic factors that go into calculating child support. There are some others too, but the 4 major ones, if you understand this, you will know more than probably 99% of people when it comes to child support in Georgia. The 4 major factors in calculating child support are the income of the mother, the income of the father, the cost of health care for the child or children, and the cost of daycare expenses, if any, for the child or children. Georgia uses something called a child support worksheet. There are places within that worksheet where you put in those 4 pieces of information that I just reviewed with you, and it pops out a number. Now, it pops out a number for the custodial parent, and it pops out a number for the non-custodial parent. Typically, child support is paid by the non-custodial parent to the custodial parent. Now, there are other factors that can be included here, such as the cost of extracurricular activities if they exceed a certain threshold level, extraordinary expenses such as, let's say, a child has special needs for education. The cost of that special needs education, training, tutoring, etc. could also be included in the child support worksheet. There are other factors as well that can be included. I'm just going to get into the very basics here. I just want you to have just a broad overview in this video that the child support is calculated by, for the most part, in probably the overwhelming majority, 70-80% of cases, just putting in mother's income, father's income, cost of health care for the child or children, and cost of any daycare expenses for the child or children. It pops out a number, and that's what's called the presumptive amount of child support. Some of those other factors that I mentioned a minute ago, those will then be edited in there as deviations that will either increase the child support or decrease the child support. But you now know more than almost everybody else about how child support is calculated in Georgia. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Be sure to click subscribe, like, follow, and turn on the alerts so that you'll get notified when we post our latest videos. Please share these videos and leave us some comments and ask us questions and tell us what other topics you'd like for me to talk about. Join our Facebook group at Georgia Divorce and Custody for even more information. And as always, I look forward to seeing you on the next video.